So hey everyone, got a new microphone set up, so giving it a try here. Still getting a bit of interference from the stabilizer. I'm still working on it, but the sound quality should be better and louder, so let me know what you think about that. Walking up into the woods here, I've got to harvest a new post for the door frame I was working on. I think we're going to take this little oak here out because it's not the best tree. It's split in two, for example, so it's in a V shape. It's lost its top at some point. It has started to find a new top, but it's getting shaded out by this quite mature oak here that's looking pretty healthy. And then there's this one right next to it, which is a lot better shape as far as oaks go. And there's quite a density of them just in here, so it'd be good to thin them out anyway. And that one is prime target because it's never going to be much, so we're going to take that one out. We're going to have that as the doorpost, so we'll do a mortise and tenon in it, so let's get it cut down, and obviously the rest will either be building materials or firewood, keep us warm. Okay, let's cut it. I'm going to fell it down over there into the other pile with the other one I took. There we go, nice grain in the middle of it. It was starting to develop a bit of a hole in the middle as well, so good tree to take. Landed right in the firewood pile as well, so great. So we'll get this chopped up now. I think I'm going to trim down here so I get a bit more post out of it. Cut it to length, go and do some joinery. Alright, let's get to it. Okay, got our log harvested, so I've trimmed off the back side so it sits nice and flat against the bags, so it's butted up against the bags here. I'll be sitting on the gravel bag at the bottom. So yeah, let's carry this out on my own today, so carry that big thing out on my own. Get this stripped off. Quite like bark stripping for about one log, and then it gets pretty boring pretty quick. But one of those jobs that's just got to be done. You leave the bark on, it looks very nice and hobbity and everything, but just going to get all sorts of problems with moisture and bugs and rotting, and it's no good. Bark has to come off. Okay, we get this stripped and then start doing some joinery. Hopefully put it in today. Door frame, I kind of need it in so I can build the bags around it. I'm having to taper back the walls at the minute because I can't build up to the door frame because there is no door frame, so it's quite an important job, and it gives me a bit of a break from bag filling as well. Just got this tenon marked up, so I'm just starting to cut it. You see that's the tenon there, so we'll cut down to this line here, chip this off, we'll work our way around, make the tenon, and then we'll mark up the mortise, get that off. straight into the hardwood. Grain direction's going downwards, so you need to be careful not to tear out too much. The main bulk off. Trimmed a bit off with a chainsaw because it's a bit knotty. If it's knotty, I tend to use a chainsaw because it's a bit easier to get will not take off too much basically. And I just come in after the chisel, just use the chisel as like a plane really, I suppose, just to knock off any high spots. There's usually a bit of fine tuning once the mortise is cut, so I don't go too far here, but we want it to be nice and flat so we can re-establish that line across it. So it's got to be pretty close. As long as you just work to those lines, keep to those lines, then it's fine. If you wanting to know how this is all done, I've got a nice video showing all this process and marking it all up on when I was building the shed that's just behind me. I did how to mark up, so if you want to see how to do that, go over and watch that video. I'd like to think if you watched that you'd be able to do this. It's quite a nice video. Okay, I think that's good. We'll re-establish this line, turn over to the other side. Okay, so there's our tenon done. So if that tenon now lines up perfectly with the bottom of the piece of wood, that's why we mark out all those lines. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the mortise in the piece over there in the doorway, and then we'll slide that in, and then we'll take out the bits that need taking out. Do a scribe fit. Okay, so scribe done, scribe fit. Could be a little bit better, but it's really hot today and I think I'm just going to leave it at that. The peg will close it up a little bit. Pretty nice fit really. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, pretty nice fit. Just about as good as that one. It's all going to move anyway, so pretty happy with it. So let's get it drilled and pegged and then cut it to length just there, lift it up with the tractor and go and put it in place. Might have to shape it a little bit, shape these two legs a little bit. See, I'll flatten that one off a little bit there, flatten this one off again, because at the moment it won't fit in the gap. But yeah, we'll fiddle about with that once it's closer and I can take some measurements. There we go. Right, drive a couple of these pegs through. They got wet, so they've got to change colour. That's right. It's cool to rest. I think that's a bit small, I think. Right, change that one out maybe. From this side. Okay, so there it is. So pretty nice joins. Can't complain about them. Pretty good. So now I've got to tip it over, lower it down. I know before everyone tells me it'd be easier if it was on the floor, it's nicer to do it like that because they sit straight and stuff, and you can look at it, because I can look at when it's upright like that, I can look down the post, see that it's in line with each other, so it's quite important. Sorry, there we go. I can look down the post, see that it's all in line with each other, so that's why I do that. Okay, let's lower it down, trim off some of the bits that's making it not fit, and then we'll get it fitted. So we're in place and sort of somewhere near level. Just trying to get fixing in here. So that's going to slide in there, like that. It's just sitting on these bags here, but that's okay because these are gravel and the weight of the building, the lintel, is going to be resting on the lintel up there as opposed to the posts, so they shouldn't need much. It's all going to be floating once I've built up around it. It's all going to be floating, so I can always cut a piece out of this and put a bit of stone under it if I want to. Right, just get this tightened up here. Not going to do it too tight because it will just pull this over at the minute because there's not that much weight on it, but it'll be tight enough to hold it up. Right, get the other one done. Take the straps off and call it a day. It's been a long day. Let's just get this bag tucked back down now. Okay, door frame's in. That was a hard day. That was a lot of work doing that on my own, but I'm pleased it's in. So it looks good. The joints are obviously pretty strong because you saw me dragging that with the tractor. The joints are fine. All the weight of this will be sitting on these because this will be under the bag, see? So the posts are just they're decoration more than anything. They could not be there once the bags are filled up, but it's going to look nice. So fill in, it's fixed in two places, a little bit wobbly. I might put a little bit of something to hold it up a bit, but yeah, really pleased. So now I can build up to that. Got to get that big one in at the front, but I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. It's about probably over 15 times heavier than that, and that was lifting up the back of the tractor. I had to put the mower on the back of the tractor just for extra weight because it was lifting it up. It's deceiving, it's oak, you see, it's very heavy. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about the new sound. Still a bit of interference in the background, but the sound should be louder and a bit better. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.